At just 16 years old, Gout Gout stormed into the world of sprinting, smashing Usain Bolt's age group 200m record with an electrifying 20.04 seconds. The feat didn't just shatter records, it shattered expectations, leaving even seasoned track analysts stunned. As the fastest teenager in Australia's history and a rising global icon, one question lingers. Could we be witnessing the birth of sprinting's next legend?
Another really good start there, and they're away in this men's under-18 200-metre final, so we're about to wind him up and watch him go here. Gout Gout, he's already got the stagger.
It's his performance in the 200m, however, that truly sent shockwaves through the global track and field community. Covering the distance in a jaw-dropping 20.04 seconds, Gout didn't just set a new age group world record. He obliterated Usain Bolt's 16-year-old mark at the same age. To put this into perspective, Bolt's record had stood as an untouchable standard for years, celebrated as the benchmark for young sprinters. Gout's time also broke the Australian national record, which had been held for decades. Achieving this as a teenager is not just remarkable, it's historic.
The Year 11 student from Ipswich was all smiles, soaking up his victory and looking towards the future.
But for me, you know what they say, pressure makes.
These records are significant for several reasons. On the global stage, they signal the emergence of a new powerhouse in sprinting. While nations like Jamaica and the United States have long dominated sprinting events, Gout's achievements are a wake-up call that the talent pool is broadening. His times are already competitive against senior athletes, raising the tantalizing possibility that he could contend for medals at the highest levels, including the Olympics. For Australian athletes, Gout's success is even more profound. Track and field has often played second fiddle to sports like cricket, rugby, and Australian rules football in the country's sporting culture. But Gout's achievements, along with the recent successes of athletes like Jessica Hull and Nina Kennedy, are helping to change that narrative. Australia's longest-standing senior record in the 200m has fallen to a teenager, and this shift is drawing unprecedented attention to the sport. People who once only tuned into athletics during the Olympics are now following events more closely, excited by the prospect of a homegrown sprinting superstar. Gout's remarkable times are also a testament to his technique, maturity, and mental fortitude. Witnesses of his races have praised his composure, noting how he handles pressure like a seasoned professional. His ability to stay poised and execute his race plan, even when competitors have an early edge, speaks volumes about his potential to dominate in the years to come. With such talent, it's no wonder he's already being compared to legends like Usain Bolt, although many believe he deserves the chance to carve out his unique legacy. Gout Gout is not the next Bolt, he's Gout Gout, and his journey has only just begun. Mitch Dyer, an athletics commentator, has been vocal about the need to nurture and protect young talents like Gout Gout. According to him, athletes of this caliber require more than just physical training. They need an environment that fosters personal growth, shields them from undue scrutiny, and helps them stay grounded. Dyer's perspective is rooted in the understanding that the pressures of fame, especially at such a young age, can be overwhelming. Supporting these athletes as individuals, not just as performers, is crucial if they are to fulfill their potential and inspire future generations. Gout is not the only shining star in Australian athletics. The country boasts a growing roster of young talents who are ready to make their mark on the global stage. Names like Tori Lewis, Cameron Myers, Delta Amidzovsky, and Peyton Craig are beginning to garner attention for their performances. Claudia Hollingsworth and Isabel Lewison-Rowe have also shown promise, demonstrating that Australian athletics is undergoing a renaissance. These athletes represent a new wave of talent, and their collective potential is something that has the entire country excited. The upcoming 2028 Los Angeles Olympics and the 2032 Brisbane Olympics are being seen as pivotal moments for these young athletes. Competing on home soil in Brisbane will be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, not just for Gout, but for the entire generation of Australian talent. To prepare for these monumental events, structured support systems need to be put in place. This includes world-class coaching, mental health resources, and a strategy to manage the inevitable media attention that comes with being in the spotlight.
Government documents arrived first.
I know Gout Gout is a disease name, but I don't want my son to be called disease name. That is something is not acceptable.
Australian athletics has found itself in the spotlight like never before, with 2024 proving to be a landmark year. The country has long been recognized for producing exceptional talent in sports like swimming and cricket. But this year marked a resurgence in track and field. Nina Kennedy made history by winning gold in the pole vault at both the Paris Olympics and the World Championships. These victories not only underscored her brilliance, but also positioned her as a symbol of Australian excellence in athletics. It's been years since pole vaulting received much attention in the country, and Kennedy's performances have inspired a new generation of athletes. Jessica Hull added to the excitement by breaking the world record in the 2,000 meters and claiming a silver medal at the Olympics, narrowly missing gold against Kenya's legendary Faith Kipyegon. Hull's achievement was a testament to her dedication and skill, as well as a reminder of Australia's potential to compete with the best on the global stage. These victories were significant for Australian athletics, but they were just the beginning of a broader shift. Gout Gout's accomplishments have amplified this momentum. While Kennedy and Hull brought glory in their respective fields, Gout has made an even bigger splash by breaking records previously thought unassailable. His 200m performance not only set a new age group world record, but also shattered a 56-year-old Australian senior record. At just 16 years old, he has become the face of a rapidly evolving sport in the country. His ability to run with the poise and precision of a seasoned professional has drawn comparisons to legends. But what sets him apart is his timing. 2024 feels like a turning point because it's not just about individual triumphs. It's about the collective rise of Australian athletics. Gout's achievements have brought sprinting into focus in a country that historically didn't see itself as a sprinting powerhouse. The attention he has drawn, combined with the successes of Kennedy and Hull, has reignited public interest in track and field. More people are tuning in, and more young athletes are dreaming of their chance to shine. At just 16 years old, Gout Gout has achieved what many athletes only dream of: a multi-year sponsorship deal with Adidas worth over $6 million. The contract runs until the 2032 Brisbane Olympics, perfectly aligning with his journey toward becoming a global track and field icon. This deal is not just about money, it's a statement. Adidas has recognized Gout's potential to dominate the sport for years to come, and they're betting on his ability to inspire a new generation of athletes. The financial impact of this deal is significant. For Gout, it means access to world-class resources, training facilities, and support systems that will allow him to focus on his craft without distractions. For the sport itself, it marks a shift in how track and field athletes are valued. Traditionally, big sponsorship deals were reserved for seasoned stars with Olympic medals. Gout's deal, secured at such a young age, reflects the growing recognition that emerging talent can be just as marketable. This trend is part of a larger movement in track and field. Athletes are no longer just competitors, they're brands. Companies like Adidas, Nike, and Puma are investing heavily in young stars, knowing that their influence extends beyond the track. Social media has amplified this effect, allowing athletes like Gout to connect with fans and build their brands. Gout's poise, charisma, and record-breaking performances make him a marketer's dream, and his deal with Adidas is a testament to his appeal. For track and field, Gout's sponsorship deal is a sign of a promising future. It demonstrates that the sport is evolving, with young athletes like him leading the way in redefining its commercial appeal. His success is proof that the next generation of sprinters is ready to take the world by storm, not just with their speed, but with their ability to captivate audiences and attract major investments. Gout is not just a runner. He's a symbol of what's possible when talent, opportunity, and support come together. So, what are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below.